Hello, and welcome to the Church of Fuck You. I'm St. Patrick. Well, I am sure some of you have already heard the stories of these businesses denying services or saying that they won't provide services to homosexual people. Apparently, it is against their religion. Their God doesn't like it. It is a moral issue for them. And because their God frowns upon it, then they won't have any part of it. What I find funny is that these simple motherfuckers apparently has never read the book that their religion is based off of. Because if they've had, God doesn't like a lot of shit. So let me get this straight. You won't provide services to a gay person, but would you provide services to an adulterer or a fornicator? I mean, do you have like a little handy dandy rule book or a little tablet that you have to, your customers have to fill out before you can provide services to them? What about liars? What about thieves? What about murderers? What about people who think evil thoughts? Because apparently that is a sin in the Bible. Apparently, according to the book, the Christian mythology book, if you commit one sin, it is no better than committing any other sin. Like, one sin doesn't outweigh the other. So if you kill someone, it's the same as being an adulterer. If you're an adulterer, it's the same as, being a fornicator. If you're a fornicator, it's the same as, having homosexual sex. Again, according to their beliefs. Now, what I find funny is that these jokers have fucking isolated just one sin that they will not be a part of. Of the, over hundreds of fucking sins that are in the book, they've isolated only one sin that they will not partake in. Or that they will not be a part of, and that they feel like the whole world will come to an end if they, say, provided a fucking cake. Now, what I find even more amusing in this whole situation is that, again, God doesn't like a lot of things. One of the things their God doesn't like is gluttony. He hates greedy people. So if an obese person walks into this bakery, is he going to look at him and say, "Get the fuck out, you fat fucker. I won't be a part of this. It's a moral issue. I can't feed your big ass. No cake for you." Or will he bake him a fucking cake and probably give him free cookies as a sample? See, I know someone argue, like, well, they don't want to partake in giving any, services to the gay people because it feels like they're approving of it. So giving cake to a fat person, does that not approve of gluttony? I mean, just thinking about it off the top of my head, it seems like it fucking does. What about all the liars, the thieves? Will they bake a cake or will they cater to somebody who's being married for the third fucking time? Is that not partaking or, approving of someone being married multiple times when, according to their book, they're only supposed to be married once? Again, we're back to the whole fucking nonsense of the cherry picking of the book. If you're going to be, on your moral high horse, then you should be against anything that someone does and not provide services to anyone who, steps out of your fucking moral code. But I guess if you did that, your punk ass would be out of fucking business because you would service no one. Because again, everything is a fucking sin. Ones I find absolutely amusing is that apparently you can't wear clothes that are made of two different materials. So if you have on like a cotton and say a silk shirt, that's a fucking sin. If you fucking touch a woman on her menstrual cycle, you are defiled. Who are you servicing? Like, what is your fucking company going to run off of? Who is going to come in there? You can't even service rich people because, again, Jesus didn't like the rich. And now, again, reading your book, Jesus didn't like the rich. And one of his quotes is saying, is that it's easier for a camel to go through an eye of a needle than a rich man to get into heaven. So you're servicing, if you service rich people, you're servicing fucking people who are destined to go to hell, according to your book. Is that not approving of them being rich? Is that not helping? Again, I don't mind you having your code. You can have whatever code you want to live by. You can do whatever you want to do. But don't fucking cherry pick. And if you're going to live by the code, live by the fucking code. See, my biggest beef is this is just fucking bullying, flat out. Last I checked, the gay community or the gay population of the United States is around 4%, give or take. It's about 4%, give or take a couple points or whatever. So you're not attacking the whole population. You're attacking a really small portion of the population. And you feel big and bad about yourself because currently right now, the fucking insane Christians in the world outnumber the Christians in the fucking country outnumber the homosexualities or the homosexuals in this country. So again, you're attacking people with the backing of a whole bunch of nut fucking jobs and you feel like you're okay, you're justified. But like I say, if you're going to fucking do it, please do it across the board. Don't service any fornicator. Don't service any adulterer, because again, your God frowns upon that. Don't service anyone who lies or steals or a murderer or, again, think evil thoughts, who lust after woman. I would love to see this fucking mechanic shop not service any guy who has ever lusted after a woman. That would be fucking amazing. I would love for him to come out and say that he wouldn't. But obviously he won't, because he would have no fucking business. Again, stop the bullying shit. It's fucking pathetic. It's just flat out fucking pathetic. You don't have to like gay people. You don't have to approve of their fucking lifestyle, whatever. But do your fucking job. That's what you're there for. Do your fucking job. And then at the end of the day, go home and pray to whatever fucking God you want to pray to. All right, man, that's it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. This is St. Patrick. I'll see you later.